There we go. I'm trying to force quit. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Don't be rude. Wait, why don't I just... Okay, that's done. This is done. That's done. This is done. What's today's... Yeah, but I don't want it to be, like, in the way. You know, fuck it. It's gonna have to be in the way. Nah, think about it. It's a podcast. Okay. So we are now live with the first official broadcast, screening of the Isaiah Markel podcast on Apple Music. On Spotify. Yes, we got the Isaiah Markel podcast on Spotify, on Anchor. If you're watching this on the YouTube highlights, clips, you have made it. You're a winner. I'm happy you're here. And I think it's time that we had a motherfucking station, bitch. What are we gonna talk about today? What are we gonna talk about today? Okay, so while we pick our topic for today, I did not have it pre-planned. This is our first episode back, and I want you guys to feel like we have that connection, that bond. But since this is my first episode on streaming services such as Anchor and Spotify, I want to give y'all the quick rundown. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can just skip forward to whatever timestamp is right there on the screen, because what I'm about to do is going to be a refresher for you. So, welcome to the Isaiah Markel podcast, the IMP. This podcast is going to be discussing basically any and everything that we want to have a conversation about. Anything from social justice to, is Drake the best artist currently? The answer is no, but if you want to have that conversation, we can save that for a later day. Comment down below. I read them all. So, I think today we can talk about COVID-19. That's going to be what we talk about today. COVID-19. Now, first, before we talk about COVID-19, I want to go through and speak about how many people have gotten this disease, how many people are projected to get the disease, how many people have died from the disease, and how many people have recovered from the disease. So, right now I'm on worldometers.info/coronavirus / right now in the entire world, there's 981,428 cases of COVID-19. Due to COVID-19, people in all over the world, really, around 50,255 people have died from the coronavirus, have died from COVID-19. That's crazy in my opinion. That's absolutely absurd. Yes, absurd. But I think what you really want for people to acknowledge is that not only have 50K died, but we've had 206,272 people at this very moment, at 11:15 a.m. on April 2nd, we have had 206,272 people recover from COVID-19. Now, in my opinion, that's amazing. That's an 80% recovery rate, 20% death out of, everyone that's infected. Now, the crazy thing is, in my opinion, that not every state has implemented the steps to make sure that the spread doesn't go any further. It's been clear. Dr. Anthony Fauci, Dr. Burke, they said we need to get a grasp on this in states before it starts an outbreak, before it starts to spread and spread and spread, like it has in New York, in Chicago, in Washington, and etc. So why has the president of these here United States not declared a travel ban, a domestic travel ban? For one, you should not be in a plane right now. We are in a global pandemic. Get off the fucking plane and go actually pay attention to your fucking kids or something. Like, you have no reason being traveling right now. You should be at home. Take your ass back home, is what they said, I believe. Take your ass back home. Take your ass back home. Take your ass back home. Yes, I can't sing. Now you guys know that, right? So now what I want to do is I want to go down the list. I have a sweet little list here of all the different countries and all the amounts of cases that they had. Now I want you to keep in mind that a couple weeks ago, the U.S. was not the number one spot. What happened? So, currently, to this day, at 11:17 a.m. on April 2nd, 2020, the USA has 227,061 cases. That's 12,000 plus than we did before, than yesterday. Outrageous. Outrageous, unacceptable. We're the most privileged country in the world. We should have our resources at our fingertips. Capitalism has failed you. We need to move to socialism. Socialism. Is socialism still part of capitalism? I don't know. I don't even know much about socialism. I just don't know if I fuck with capitalism. Now, I'm not gonna lie. If I become a millionaire and I start making a bunch of money, I'll probably like capitalism. And I'll probably fight to keep it alive. But that's only if I become a millionaire. If I don't become rich, I am a socialist. Yes, we should all have everything we need. Unless I'm rich. Then give me my fucking money and stop making me pay taxes. Period. Period. Am I talking too fast? I feel like I'm talking too fast. Okay. Italy, 115,242 cases. That's up 4,668 since yesterday. Spain, 110,238. We got Germany, before China at 81,728. We have China at 81,589. We have France at 56,989. We have Iran at 50,468. We have the UK, 33,718. Switzerland, 18,475. We have Turkey at 15,679. Belgium, 15,348. We have the Netherlands, 14,697. We have Austria at 11,027. We have Canada at 10,132. We have South Korea, 9,976. We have Portugal, 9,034. We have Brazil at 7,022. We have Israel, 6,443. We have Sweden at 5,466. We have Australia at 5,137. We have Norway at 5,124. We have Czechia, 3,805. We have Russia at 3,548. We have Ireland at 3,447. We have Chile at 3,404. We have Denmark at 3,355. We have Malaysia at 3,116. We have Ecuador at 2,758. We have Romania 2,738. We have Poland at 2,692. We have the Philippines at 2,633. We have Luxembourg 2,478. We have Pakistan at 2,386. We have Japan at 2,384. We have India at 2,341. We have Saudi Arabia at 1,885. We have Thailand at 1,875. We have Indonesia 1,790. Finland 1,518. Greece 1,514. We have the Dominican Republic at 1,380, South Africa 1,380, Mexico 1,378, Peru 1,323, Iceland 1,319, Panama 1,317, Serbia 1,171, Argentina 1,133, Colombia 1,065, Singapore 1,049. We have Croatia at 1,011. We have Algeria at 986. We have Slovenia at 897. We have Estonia at 858. We have Qatar at 835. We have UAE at 814. We have Ukraine at 804. Hong Kong at 802. New Zealand at 797. We have Egypt 779. Iraq 772. Diamond Princess 712. Morocco 676. Armenia 663. Lithuania 649. Bahrain 635. Hungary 585. Another one I can't pronounce, 532. Moldova, we got a 505. Lebanon 494. Latvia 458. Bulgaria 457. Tunisia 455. 428. 426. What else? We got Costa Rica at 375, Cyprus at 356, Uruguay at 350, Kuwait at 342, Taiwan at 339, Reunion at 308, Belarus 304. Oh yes, we have Jordan at 278. We have Afghanistan at 239. We have Cuba at 233. We have Oman at 231. We have Vietnam at 227. We have Honduras at 219. We have Ghana at 204. We have Malta at 196. We have Senegal at 195. We have Channel Islands at 193. Uzbekistan at 190. Ivory Coast at 190. Faroe Islands 177. Nigeria 174. Mauritius 169, Palestine 160, Sri Lanka 151, Venezuela 144, Montenegro 140. We have Martinique 135, Georgia 131, Guadalupe 125, DRC 123, Bolivia 123, Mayotte 116, Kenya 110, Cambodia 110, Isle of Man 95, Trinidad and Tobago 90. We have Rwanda at 82. We have Niger at 74. We have Madagascar at 59. We have Monaco at 55. We have the Guatemala. We have it at 46. Barbados 45. Whoa. I just got some tea. So Barbados only has 45 cases. I believe that Rihanna just donated to Barbados for those cases. And she donated a lot of money. But I don't know if it was for Corona. Donate to Barbados. Okay, so here's my question. If there's only not even 100 cases in Barbados, why did Rihanna donate $700,000 to Barbados? Wait. Oh, okay. So she donated $5 million in total, and to Barbados, she gave $700,000. Okay, I thought she was just like, here's your $700,000. Like, Rihanna, throw it back. Give me $700,000. I will do whatever. Actually, I will pay you to do whatever. I'm just playing. We got Jamaica 44, Uganda 44, El Salvador 41, Sounds like the third world countries are having a time. They said, "Hey, potty, fuck the Americans. We don't like them bitches anyways. We don't like America." Yeah, I don't either. Trash. Have you ever met a fucking country more trash? I'm just kidding. Please, I hope I don't get arrested for that. Okay, let's see. What else? What else is new? I don't know, y'all. This corona stuff is just getting so serious. Like, I go out, and I'm a DoorDasher, so I'm on the roads and delivering food to people a lot, right? I have my hand sanitizer in the car. I have Clorox wipes in the car. I have gloves. I am all good. I do contactless delivery. Like, we are all good. I do not have COVID-19. But it's crazy because, like, other than the hot spots, like, you have the morning rush, lunchtime, and then, like, the after work rush. Those are the most busy, but outside of that, the roads are empty, and you see, like, people, they're, like, parked in their apartment complexes and everything. It's crazy out there. Like, just stay safe. Do not leave if you don't have to. You heard that? If you do not have to leave the house, do not leave. It is not your responsibility to take care of anybody. And that's on period, love. The crazy part is, when you actually think about it, if you actually go through the context of America, we are a country that we are built on the resources that we have and that we can provide to other people in order to get what we need. That's America. We work with people to get what we need to survive as a country united under one. Well, my issue is, right. We need to be more prepared for ourselves. There is no reason, no other reason at all in the history of the world that a country that is that is 24 million, oh my God, that's $24 trillion in debt. There is no reason at all we should have less than 50,000 ventilators in our stockpile. Ventilators, masks, and PPE, just personal protective equipment. There's no reason that our stockpile isn't fully equipped to handle a pandemic like this. We are the richest country in the world, with one of the greatest economies in the world, and some of the richest millionaires, billionaires, and trillionaires in the world. Why on God's green earth don't we have at minimum 50,000 units worth of PPE in stockpile? Doesn't make any sense. I'm confusion. And you can't try and convince me like, oh, blah, blah, blah. No. Let me pull up. We spend annual military budget 2019. We spent last year, right? In 2019, the budget for defense. Hold on. Okay, 2019 is too close. They don't got all the info, right? In 2018, we spent $639 billion on defense spending. You're telling me we couldn't spare $50 billion? $50 billion. Now let's see. Right now we're $24 trillion in debt, right? That's a lot of zeros. 20. Okay, so we're $24 trillion in debt. For one, think about that. If you could have divided by 50 billion, right? Oh, I did that wrong. Since when do I not know how to do math? Okay, now multiply that by 100. I know. So you're telling me that out of our $24 billion debt crisis that we couldn't spare a measly 2%. 2%! I might be crazy now. I might be going crazy. But we couldn't spare. Come on. I know you're with me. I know you agree with me. I know you agree with me. So we couldn't spare a measly 2% to protect us. Okay, calm down, Isaiah. Either I'm going crazy or they're going crazy. 2% is not a lot. Let me tell you, right now in my bank account, I'm finna go figure out how much is 2%, right? In my bank account, how much is 2%? I don't got a lot of money. Okay, times. If I were to give 2% in order to make sure I was okay in the future from any medical conditions, that would be $7.90. You're telling me for $8, the United States of America, you couldn't go and invest in a global pandemic to make sure we were equipped for a global pandemic? And don't give me the bullshit like we could have never guessed this would happen because you're a fucking dumbass liar if that's your excuse. Because if you think about it, we just had an Ebola crisis. We had a SARS crisis. We had the, H1N1. We had all those crises. 3. Those are 3 I can remember off the top of my head. And I'm sure there's like 5 or 6 that are actually for real. So you're telling me that out of 3 crises that I can remember, that we did not have the mind, the mental ability, the mental capacity, the mental capacitative to go and actually make sure we were equipped for a scenario like this one. This doesn't make any sense to me. Now, I'm going to get off this topic because I could go on and on and on, but I'm moving forward because now we got to talk about Donald Trump's dumbass. Did y'all hear him? He stopped doing it. I think he might have spoken to the Chinese president or something. But he was saying, oh, the Chinese virus. The Chinese virus. The Chinese virus. It's an invisible enemy. The Chinese virus, invisible enemy. My name's Donald Trump. Chinese virus, invisible enemy. China, your virus. Chinese virus. That's what Donald Trump was saying, right? So why on God's green earth is that allowed? Blatant racism by the presidential candidate sitting and speaking and addressing the nation. You can be racist behind closed doors. We've had that. We get that. We've seen that. But when you are doing that, you are instructing the American people as the president of the United States of America. You are instructing them to be vigorously racist, to be vigorously ignorant and bigoted toward the people of the Chinese community, and it bothers me. It aggravates me. It irritates me. It bothers me to no extent. The lengths that our president will go to embarrass us as a nation. We embarrass ourselves. We kill ourselves. We go out and we fuck around and we ruin our country ourselves. And now you got the president of the United States, United States, going out here and just being a horrible person. I don't agree. I don't approve. I am disgusted by the actions of our presidential leader in this moment. Disgusted. Why haven't we used the Defense Production Act to make sure that every hospital in this country has exactly what they need? Why? You're the president. You're supposed to care more than anybody else in the entire fucking world. It's your job, Mr. President. Do it. Thank you. And I want to go out. I don't agree with the politics. I don't agree with the people, the governors of every state. But I want to go out and applaud and give recognition to all of the governors who had to take this into their own hands without any federal jurisdiction. I don't even know if that's the right word. But whoever had to take these into their own hands. You know, honestly, I feel bad for the people of this nation. When you wake up every morning, you have to hear differing of opinions. And you know, there's something to be said about two professionals not agreeing on a method. But when you are in a global pandemic, a crisis, a COVID-19, it's not your job to bicker. You had time for that while you were researching, preparing us as a nation for this. Now it's your time to unite as one. That's what we're doing, and we expect the same for you. Period. Period. Since I didn't plan this episode, this is going to be a short one. This episode is only going to be a 30-minute episode, right? I appreciate you guys for coming out and listening to what I had to say, but I didn't plan this out. I don't have a list or anything in front of me. I just got my laptop to do Google searches. But next episode will be an hour long. I'm planning it out. It's going to be a nice one. Now, let's finish off this episode. We talked about the Defense Production Act. Oh, can we talk about Anthony Fauci? They are stressing this man out. He is doing so well. He is standing up to the task. He's trying. Donald Trump comes out and said, we got a miracle drug. We're fixing corona. It's fixed. Problem solved. He comes out. He's like, well, Donald Trump's a dumbass. This drug is not ready. We can put it out and we can do clinical trials, but we cannot. And Donald Trump's like, I hope that it's a miracle drug. I hope it's a miracle drug, yes. I'll let Dr. Fauci speak about that. Okay, it might be a miracle drug, but it might not be. Like, Dr. Fauci, he's level-headed. I fuck with you, Dr. Fauci. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Hey, say it with me. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Oh my God! I didn't do an artist showcase in this week's episode. Wow. I'm such a bad person. Okay. I'm so horrible. I got a script. Oh, yes. Okay. So, this week we are doing the artist showcase. Yes, the artist showcase. The artist showcase. The artist showcase. So for this week's artist showcase, I'm actually really excited. Okay, for one, I'm excited for all my artist showcase. All of them. I have some incredible artists that like to work with me, right? But this one I'm so excited about. He creates some of the best work that I know. And I mean, all my friends, they create some good bomb-ass music, films, photography, photos. They produce some of the best content that I know. You know what? Honestly, I think I should just go off and say them. I'm going to just go off and say all my friends who create good content. Even if you're not my friend, I'm going to say you. Like, if I know you, if I'm following you on Instagram, you're my friend. Period. So we got Muse the Artist. Oh my God. He did a song called Soul Sister. My favorite song ever. Period. Like, nothing greater. We got... Okay, I think my camera just died. But Aaron creates some good content. But that's not who I'm here for. I'm here for... So, the artist that I'm talking about, you can go follow him on Instagram, screenshotting it right now. Go follow One Hit Wonder Beats on Instagram. He has a new song out. It's called... Or not a new song. Actually, is this an album or an EP? This is an album. Okay, Quarantine. I wonder if he has it on Spotify because I don't have Apple Music. Quarantine. Fuck, hold on. One hit. Where is it? I'm so pissed. One hit. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's right here. Okay, so he just released an album. It's called Quarantine. It has 8 songs and it's 28 minutes, not even 30 minutes. So you can, if you watch my entire podcast, you can go and listen to this because my podcast is shorter than the song than this album. It's so good. Go listen to it. One Hit Wonder. Quarantine is the name of the album. It's amazing. He's amazing. Go follow him as an artist. I fuck with you guys, and I will see you in next week's episode. Bye, bitch.